Yeah, we're all very happy to be here, and I'm excited to get moving into this matchup because it is a fine match between two of the finest collegiate teams, and between a team full of a few good friends of mine. I actually went to college with a couple players from Purdue, versus a team that I played a lot when I played collegiate. So I know a lot about these two teams. These two teams have a lot of background with each other, and Manchester has 2 duck hunts.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Out there.
They were actually playing off stream. I stepped over to sort of view it, and I thought that the duck hunt had swapped ults. And for a second, I was like, what's going on here? Noticed it was 2 different players. Having 2 duck hunts is demonic.
Yes, yes. And then when I played against them, they had a Min-Min as well. I don't know if the Min-Min is still there, but 2 duck hunts, a Min-Min, a Kazuya would just be it'd be a nasty lineup, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. One thing that I love and respect about Manchester is that they have some of the best chants that I've heard in the Smash scene. I love how much they get into that.
I've picked up on those vibes. And we're already starting off mid-percent. Duck Hunt versus Snake. Going to be an explosive matchup, and I mean that with the full pun already.
Yes, yes. Explosive in every sense of the word. You know, we're going to see a lot of stocks taken really early, and you know, obviously they're going to age when the cans are both flying. This is a very, you know, if you show this set to like a melee or a brawl player, they're saying, what are we doing?
Yep, yep.
This does not look like what you've seen before, and Apple is already getting creative with the extensions, showing us something new.
That was 99% after the hit, bro. That's egregious. In a crew battle context, you cannot be losing a stock sub 100. That is no bueno.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about how tempting it is in crew battles to play way slower and just bring things down to a halt because of how valuable just every single stock is. Because if you take the last stock, that's the difference between potentially being able to take another one and all of a sudden having a 2-stock lead or being down, you know what I mean? So taking a stock at 90% is nothing to scoff at here in a crew battle format.
And for those of you watching from the first set, this is something familiar with Apple. He was holding on to these stocks until the latest percents ever.
Yeah.
So if he can hang on to this one and just keep pushing that mileage and pushing the envelope, it's going to spell great things for Purdue coming in.
Yeah, that's the thing about Apple. I've seen him play a time or two. He's really solid at holding on to these late stocks. Look at that, look at the survivability. That's so smart. Leaving the Cypher to Clank with the grenade and going back to ledge. Very good awareness. And you're going to see a lot of this type of matchup requires so much knowledge of all these weird little interactions. There's so many things that create a lot of different unique interactions by themselves, and then that is multiplied by the amount that each player has, right? Usually you just see, okay, the grenade interacts with these hitboxes very differently, but Duck Hunt also has that with Can. So it's just a lot of very strange and unique things that players have to be ready for and adapting to on the fly.
Absolutely. And Dr. Stank trying to fight out of the corner right now, sort of set up shop and just take small steps towards the middle. Found center stage completely. The gunman's out and going to take a stock. And again, 198. That is a late stock. Dr. Stank cleaned it up, but that is a late stock.
That is a real late stock. That stock is midnight. That stock is as late as it gets. Holding on to it for... We're approaching training mode percents where you're just hanging out in your room and say, oh, I wonder when my jab kills. And you just start racking up the percent all the way at 190. And hey, Dr. Stank is climbing in the numbers as well. We're already at 140 on that side of the screen as well.
Yep. Holding on to this stock later is a good sign, but we're just sort of trading percent a little bit back and forth, and Dr. Stank has not been coming out on top of these projectile trades, which is not a good thing. And a dash attack kill going to take it that time, man.
It's going to be interesting because these are 2 characters that excel at not ever giving you a clean advantage. You know what I mean? It's hard to get off a clean combo against either of these guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if we never see a full 3 or 4 hit string from either player. As good as each character can be, Snake with the 1, 2, 3 combos and Duck Hunt with the longer extensions.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for either player to find one, as Dr. Stank is really on the back foot. Apple is off to a riveting start right now.
All right. Hey. We're rounding up some percent, using the grenade trade to sort of extend that combo right there. 105 on Apple. Can he land successfully against this Duck Hunt?
That can got sent to the sky there. I thought that might touch him in the Cypher, but he was just able to avoid it. Just chasing up the ups. Oh, that's the Snake classic, man. Up tilt, spot dodge, wait a minute, pick your nose, have some lunch, another up tilt. It's going to connect.
Up tilt the wrong way, spot dodge anyways, and then the mind control
Still
to roll
don't
in.
turn around.
Yeah, and let it rip again. That's just it was just set play, that's all.
Yeah, that was Apple being a real Snake charmer, you know? That was the charisma. It's like, come here, buddy. That was real aura. Put his hand up. Roll in now. I command thee.
Now we got Manchester sort of on the back foot here. Thinking about who they're sending in. I know they had a Cloud. This is Oh, I'd watched their first set, and I can't remember now.
Yeah, it beats me. I don't remember. I only ever played against these guys online when I played them, so I don't recognize faces. But I will say a lot of new faces on the side of Manchester. Not a lot of their staples that I'm familiar with playing. Perhaps many of them graduating, as I'm unfamiliar with Kame. This could be the second duck hunt for all I know.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I was just thinking about that. I believe so, yeah.
That'd be an interesting counter pick after we saw how that first one went. So
yeah, maybe like a play style thing. I think it's interesting, you know, if you're in a crew battle setting, for those of you, you know, who haven't been in there, there's a lot of like talk about like, yeah, I think I could beat this player, you know, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of like player counter picks versus, you know, the character themselves. And especially being two crews from the Midwest, they're probably familiar with each other already, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So they sort of know how it goes. So there could be a lot leading up to this that we're not aware of.
Yeah, I know for a fact that when I was doing collegiate crew battles, we didn't really have a lot of characters that would just hard counter pick people. We didn't have a lot of those big matchup wins.
Yeah.
So if you don't have those, if you don't have volatile character matchups, a lot of it is just like, who has that dog in them on any given day? Who feels confident? And it would be, my coach would come to the players and he would ask, who wants to go in? And then whoever said anything with any type of confidence would go in. If someone said, like, yeah, I think I could do it, then no, you're on the bench. If someone says, I got his ass, then you're going in. And I'm seeing a Banjo and Kazooie right now.
Yeah, hold up. I watched their whole first set and winners today prior to this moment. There wasn't a Banjo there. We got a multi-character. No, not quite. And we're starting off. And Hollow Bastion 2, a stage that I know that Snake likes a lot. So having this be the counter pick in Banjo Snake, maybe Kame knows something that we don't. You know?
Yeah, right? We're going to see it. Yet another explosive matchup, might I add.
Yeah.
Two players with grenades on screen. We just can't run into a normal character right now. I'll tell you what. Following the grenade, I like that option there for Kame, as it looked like Apple thought he was going to stick to the grenade. The Wonder Wing flashy idea. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Hello.
Big up tilt, but Banjo is heavy. Not going to use the grenade right. And look.
Oh, that wing's so wonderful.
I think Kame might like that move. I'm just going out on a limb here.
Hey, he might. And listen, if you're a Banjo player, how couldn't you? You know what I mean? Imagine a Banjo player being like, I don't like to use Wonder Wing that much. Okay,
yeah, why are you playing Banjo?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of your two moves. Hey, 3 if you want to count that Briegel Blast. We love that Briegel Blast. Grenade just pressuring in the corner, waiting for the roll in. Kame couldn't find the connection though. As Apple not... Okay.
What?
Okay. I don't know if he wanted to run off ledge or if he was trying to, because I know Wonder Wing can 2-frame as well. So perhaps looking for an air dodge. Either way, it doesn't work out. But the bear is all over you right now, Apple. Look at Kame go.
Actually, and only coming out of that with 47%, kind of that. I mean, that maybe Banjo ain't amazing, but you know, get up attack, gonna steal it back. Can Kame find this stock and put Manchester back to an even Stevens crew battle?
Yeah, right. We'll see. This would be a very strong swing for Kame should he take it, but the F-tilt Apple finds it golden delicious, takes it off the right side.
An Apple, no matter what.
At 0!
What?
No!
World Star!
The Wonder Wing couldn't do it. He tried to fly high and got sent down so quickly. Oh, that was unreal. Oh, and then he...
What?
No.
What?
What happened?
Dude, Apple hasn't reacted at all. This dude's stone cold.
No,
he's stone cold.
No, you see him hiding the smile? Yeah, he wants to react so bad.
He's trying.
He's covering his mouth. He wants to laugh so bad. Apple, I'm watching your stream while you try not to laugh.
He tried. He almost let one crack. He's like, I gotta stay locked in. Gotta stay locked in.
I can't. I'm so dialed.
Bro.
That was actually unreal, dude.
Top 10 anime deaths right there, dude. That game was looking so good, and it was over in an instant. That is true tragedy. But that's why we play best of 3.
in the background talking smack about it too. It's basically 2 SDs, and they're trying to get chippy.
They're trying to get Apple's stats redacted. Those 2 didn't count.
Yes. That was unreal, man.
Oh, my goodness.
So, man, because Kame started so strong.
So I thought he was going to even it up.
Yeah, I did too. Because crew battles are so big about momentum, right? So the moment Kame starts to, you know, capture any type of momentum, I'm thinking, oh, snap, Apple's going to lose this. Apple's getting sliced up. This isn't going to work. And then just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a 0% reversal on an SD.
Yeah, there was something cosmic going on there that I can't explain.
Yeah, the tides of fate did not wait in the favor of Kame. It was unfortunate.
And so Manchester sending in their Cloud player, who I watched steal game 1 of their prior crew battle. They reverse 3-stock somebody to win the crew battle. It was insane.
Okay.
And has done very good. So you need somebody to bring it back. From my small sample size of just today, I think this person can do it.
Yeah, Painstar might be the one. We'll see.
Yup.
We'll see. And another unfamiliar face for me. This Manchester team has changed quite a bit. Has changed quite a bit. We'll see what Painstar's got. Immediately just standing there charging that limit.
Yep. And another thing, like we talked about, just to harp on the same point we've been talking about slowing crew battles down, like charging up that limit's going to be so valuable, even if it can just net you 1 stock, man. Singular stocks are everything in a crew battle.
And especially as Apple at this point, you're going in with 1 stock. Your goal is to just make this take as long as you can.
Yeah.
Give your teammate maybe some time to get a read a little bit, see what Painstar likes to go for. Ooh! Did not waste a lot of time already, but
No.
Painstar still has to clean this one up. Might not be so easy.
Yeah, the job ain't over yet. Oh, Apple with an edge guard right now. Has Painstar in the corner. On the platform. Sticks.
No. Oh, no, he's
Hold
so
up.
sticky.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of damage, but not going to take the stock. Apple didn't decide to go for a killing setup off of that sticky. Now off stage. It's going to be the Nikita. No jump here for Painstar. Charges the limit. How wise. Oh, most wise indeed. Now Apple just playing patient. Gets grabbed.
We both run up and shielded. There was a little bit of tension in the room.
Right?
You guys felt it.
Painstar was ready for it, though. Apple was read deliciously right there. Grenades on the ground, working around that Pokeball. Painstar trying to find an approach, but just can't find the in. You know what I mean? Can't find his approach.
Running up and holding shield for dear life, begging, please grab me again.
Yeah, do it again. I dare you. I'm a spot dodge in your face.
Side B1 to deactivate the Nikita. Apple has Painstar in the corner.
Can
Can we take a 7th? Oh, and that dash attack. That burst option, man, is sneaky.
It is, yeah, especially with how gentle both of them have been playing. They were both so tepid. They were just moving back and forth, poking and prodding, and then just jousting with the dash attack, going through everything.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to throw it out there to check. You know, I think Painstar was catching sort of on that rhythm like you were talking about. Yeah. And just making sure that Apple was still awake. Unfortunately, wasn't. But it doesn't matter when you take 6 stocks like that. Yep. And so now they are a full player up right now going into the end of game 1 of this crew battle.
I hope we get to see more Apple, because I have more Apple puns in my back pocket than I do.
I've been writing all week.
I said that ever since I saw that Apple was going to be on stream. I'm like, what do I got here? What happens if he starts saucing? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see that. Goes well with pork chops. Bray's sitting down. It's going to be the Rob. I am familiar with this guy. Bray's got a nice head of hair on.
Yeah, no kidding. Got the flow going. Little flannel on. It is cold out here. It was cold in St. Louis, but it is really cold out here, dog.
Yes, it is.
Got that lake air coming in or something, man.
Yeah, my car doesn't have a heater in it right now.
No shot.
I was driving here. Hey. I was thermals, t-shirt, sweater, jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I was warm though. I was warm.
That is insane. It is a bad time of year to have your heat out.
Oh yeah, it really is. It really is. Gotta bundle up a little bit. Yeah, the Rob is going to be coming in here. I do very much like this counter pick here.
Yep.
For Purdue, it can be really tough for Cloud, namely off stage against the Rob, because Rob does have. I think of it this way: Cloud has 3 options off stage, right? You have the jump, you have the air dodge, you have the upbeat. Rob has 2 specials that will just take those options away from you. Okay? We have the gyro, and we have the laser, and barring really good timing on a gyro catch, both of those options are going to burn one of your options, and then Rob can just catch whatever the third one happens to be. So I do love this counter pick from Purdue, but first, Ray has to get Painstar off stage.
Yep. And that seems to be posing the problem right now. Painstar playing very safe, very careful, neutral, not overcommitting to anything just yet. Like right there, has Bray in the corner, and instead of pushing anything, just sort of opts to short hop in place and sort of wait.
Yeah, and I do like that option here. When you're down by so much, you need to kind of buy your team as much time as possible. And Painstar's doing just that. Playing careful options. The extension here in the corner. Down tilt not going to connect it just as the limit runs out. Side B comes through. Down it.
Off ledge again, goes for an F tilt and ends up getting punished that time, swinging just a little bit too early. Rolls through the gyro, and now we're just reset to neutral.
Oh, wow. The up throw on the gyro is a crazy call out.
Yeah.
That covers nothing except full hop in. That is exactly what Painstar did. That was unreal.
Oh, man. Got a little overzealous with the down tilt train. Gonna get upbeat out of shield. Not gonna amount to much. And that was bad DI on the up air. It is so hard to DI that move.
It was. I don't even try. I just hold down and pray. Like, I don't even need it.
We're what, past 7 years into the game, and I still wouldn't be able to DI it right half the time. Come on now.
See, and what's crazy is now the side B off stage. Are we dead? Oh, we surely are. We surely are. And Bray makes it back. And already
and a taunt?
Did he?
Yeah, Bray put out a little shimmy right there. I caught that. I see you.
Wait a minute. Oh, he wanted the gyro re-grab, but he got the air dodge. We would have seen another taunt for sure if he caught that one.
Bro, you were talking about applesauce, but man, I think Bray's lost in it, dog.
Yes, he is far lost.
Oh.
He is moving well so far, 119%. And just not lose a stock.
He was just standing still in the corner waiting for Painstar to do it. He's aura farming. What is happening in this crew battle?
And the gyro toss off the wall to catch it. He's doing tricks with gyro. He's hacky sacking it right now. Look at him.
Oh my god.
He doesn't even need to be doing all that. Relax.
Bro's trying to hit like up air one or something, bro. Task
Yeah,
spots
right.
coming in. Come on now.
He wants to drag down into a tech chaser or something. What are we doing?
Bro.
Fight him. Stop doing that. The side B runs off stage, doesn't find it. I love that idea for Painstar though.
All right. Gonna take a stock back. Bray actually shrugged. I looked at the player cam. Yes, I did.
Yeah. He shrugged there because that's a I was bullshitting off stage for too long.
Oh, no.
That's what happens.
He knew.
Yeah, he really did. Up tilt up air. Wow, very close to death there is Painstar. We've seen a lot of early up air kills in this venue. I think maybe the greatest set played in this venue last year was Mude Zamba, and that ended off of an up air that killed at like 80%. It's like we've seen it happen here a lot. The down tilt. The gyro to cover. He had the idea. Bray sold the clip, but still might take the stock. Still can't.
Oh my god, I almost ran up the damn venue,
Jeez
dude.
Louise.
Come on now.
He almost got the clip that he was farming for
Yeah.
just moments ago. Oh yeah, if you farm clips long enough, eventually you grow a sprouting, budding clip. Bray can't quite find it. Now Painstar's kind of reversing things really well. I like the way Painstar's playing this. Now Bray in the corner, 154. It's a lot of rage. That's an angry cloud right there. That's a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big dash attack.
Kill off the top.
Yep.
Thunder strikes notched.
I think that might have been DIN, and that's not what you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Painstar
Hold on a
has
minute.
not been shook by anything that's been going on.
Yeah,
And
Bray had a bit too much dip on his chip, and now Painstar's coming back.
Yup.
And now he's starting to crumble, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the laser.
179 on Painstar, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you know what? It's not super easy for Rob to find straight hit kills until Nair starts killing. At 179, he finds it. Oh, man. Yeah. Of all things to do it, it was Nair.
Blackford High School.
All right. We're going to run it. It's going to be Duck 190. And when I was saying earlier that Manchester has the best chance, I don't know if you've heard their chant that they do for Duck 190. Have you heard it?
I think I might have heard one of them where they were just like chanting Duck 190.
They go, Duck 190.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Duck's sitting down, and he has a lot of work to do. Duck has been getting better and better as a player, moving his way up PRs and such, but he's got his work cut out for him as he still has David and Wolfie and Yash to work his way through. He's got a lot to do here.
He had taken the remaining stocks off of Cytonics and finished out their last crew battle, and it came down, I'm talking like last stock, last hit, man. Next conversion wins, and he just stayed locked in, stayed composed. So I think it's a good sign going into this. Again, it's not going to be easy, but I think Duck 190, I think there's an ability to lock in here.
Yeah.
It's far from over.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think him with 3 fresh whole stocks, you know what I mean? It's going to be super difficult, but it's doable. Diddy Kong has a decent amount of Sonic counterplay, you know? So I'm thinking about in a crew battle like this, you know, how are you going to go in and, you know, eventually you're going to have to 3 stock somebody, right? So how are you going to 3 stock like a Sonic player, a very solid Sonic player? And I think if any character can do it, Diddy Kong might be one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, very much with his work cut out for him. Duck may as well have to take 190 stocks right now. He's got a lot to do.
And I will say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and you got to make sure that this singular stock is important. We want to preserve what we got going on.
Yeah. This is definitely not one you can lose if you're Duck 190.
Nope.
It's one of those where the game right now isn't technically impossible.
Yep.
But if you lose a stock before taking one off of Bray here, it feels impossible. It basically feels over. So Bray is not going to want to coast right now. He's going to want to go in, keep his foot on the gas, and drive himself to the finish line. Duck 190 is able to air dodge through it though.
All right. Corner pressure right now. Just a singular fair. Decides to pull the banana instead.
Something like a singular fair.
Yeah.
Fair is fair.
Ooh. Gyro out of shield. Big jab block, slips on the banana.
Slipped on the banana already. Could have been an up tilt into an up air, but Duck 190 was able to just barely slip away from him. Gyro in his hand. He knows how to use these items. It's the same thing as a nanner. Don't let a Diddy Kong get too comfortable with it.
All right. Oh, and it disappoint.
Don't love it there from Duck 190. Can't find the F smash, and now Bray is able to reset. And now Bray can play this however he wants. He can do whatever. He has officially done his job and more.
Yep, absolutely. Goes for a monkey flip right there. Big parry on the laser. Command grab to break the shield. Bray's off stage. No gyro just yet. Lands with a nair and no punish off of it. We're back to Nooch.
Oh, Bray was ready for the gyro up toss and caught it with the air dodge. Wise stuff, and he's extending banana in his hand. Don't get slippery. Duck 190 with the air spot dodge. Up, he's at a disadvantage. Yeah, is right. That was a messy option. Ew. PU. Couldn't catch the nanner. Oh, the slippage. It's fine, though.
Pressuring around the nanner.
I love the way they're playing this.
Yeah.
He's able to air dodge his way back out. This is just long-term sketty right now. Look for the meatballs. Oh, wait a minute.
No down throw? Oh, man. 146. Can he recover? Peanut going down. We got a ledge trap. Gets over the first step of the ledge trap. Gets back aired instead. We're rinsing and repeating. Can we finish out the stock right here? Oh, got it, but didn't think he was going to get it.
Is that it? Oh, man, it still isn't. Duck 190 has had brain disadvantage for like 45 seconds now. Just hasn't been able to finish it off.
Oh,
Up air is going to do it. And yeah, this crew battle is all but over as Duck 190 has 7 stocks to take with his one last. At this point, you're playing for team morale. You're playing. Okay. Yeah, relax a little bit. Down tilts. We're still not able to find it. Yeah, you got to take this one for team morale. You got to take it to try and find a read. But Bray waits for the double jump, catches you with an. Okay, relax here. The momentum is building here for Bray. He has a chance, and finally Duck 190 plants his feet, up tilts twice. And yeah, he's not happy with the result of that.
No, not at all, unfortunately.
Would you be?
No.
I wouldn't be either.
Nope. The work was cut out for Duck 190. We knew that coming into it.
Yeah.
It is a best of 3, okay? So we're getting our information. Surely the adjustments will be made going into Game 2. It's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is where, as Manchester and as Duck 190, it's important not to tilt.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You don't want to go into Game 2 frustrated and, down 5 stocks against Wolfie. It can be pretty easy to tilt sometimes. So Duck 190 right here just needs to focus on keeping his cool, doing what he can, but understanding that what he can right now won't be enough. You know what I mean? It's not always that what you can do is everything. You're not going to win the game. You're going to look to take a stock, maybe get a bit more of a read for your team.
Yep. Let's get, like you were talking about, let's get something for the morale. Duck 190, right? Let's pull something crazy out the back pocket. Let's get a little momentum, have a little fun.
Yeah, hey, down 6 stocks, but the best thing you can do for team morale now is hit a clip and get out of there.
Yeah,
Clip on him first stock and then SD on purpose. Just like, I'm not giving you any reprieve in this right now.
Wolfie busting out that Sonic punish game that we've been seeing so much of.
Yeah, he's been, ever since he switched to Sonic, he's been one of the more consistent Sonic players. In terms of his openings, like once he finds that opening, he's going to get that percent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just the way he likes to play that Sonic neutral. He's not going to kind of wait for an option and get a stronger read. He's going to get his hits, he's going to get his percent in, and all of a sudden you find yourself at 60, 71 after just a couple neutral losses. Whoa!
Oh, tries to homing attack off the stage. Hold up.
Double nice. I don't know how intentional it was there from Duck 190, but I think he might have placed that up at the ledge on purpose to hit Wolfie like that. And then he was able to get not only out of disadvantage, but a combo out of it afterwards.
Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. We're grabbing him out of that? Come on.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Able to find that opening, Duck 190. Just looking for any type of boost he can get for his team. And that's one way to find that. 1, 2, 3. He talked it back, I think.
Yup.
See that?
Okay.
Okay, we're teabagging. Hold on.
Okay, dude.
Don't get too much dip on your chip, Wolfie. Duck 190 might take a bite of you.
Wolfie teabagging and then gets punished, and I just look down to the player cam and he's smirking. Come on.
Yeah, of course he is.
You know you got hit. Yeah, you do.
Ooh, wait a minute. Now off stage. I'm trying to find his way
Hold
down
up.
here. Duck
Don't
190
let
in
it
the
be
corner.
you.
Good tech, though. It was a great tech.
Do not let it be you, Wolfie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love the way Duck 190 mixes up his FP off stage. It's very interesting. I saw him right there, like kind of doing it a bit slower than you expect, and doing a little wibbly wobble. Looked like a frisbee on a windy day.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful analogy, yes. Oh!
So many times Duck 190 has gotten that banana trip in ways where nobody in the building expected it to hit.
Yep,
So
yep.
naturally he's not able to follow up off of it because who's getting hit by that banana, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, Duck 190 get mad. He got a lot of hits. Finally, F-Smash gets it off, and that's what you like to see. He loses it, Duck 190 laughs it off.
Yep.
Played very well to kind of, you know, bring up spirits a little bit towards the end of it.
Yeah, and I like that going into game 2. That's what we need.
Yeah, me too. That's pretty dominant game there for Purdue. So, you know, Manchester's a team that likes to strategize, likes to ice out. They play the mental game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They are real competitors. So this might be quite a bit of time spent strategizing here, as I know both of these players like to, or both these teams rather, like to kind of opt for taking their time and thinking about who they want to send out strategically and such. You know, because if we're thinking about it on the side of Manchester, we had a rough start last time.
Yes.
You know, the duck hunt into the snake was not quite what you wanted to see, but also on the side of Manchester, you got to think about part of the reason you had to play from such a big deficit was because of the unfortunate stock losses there suffered by that banjo, you know? So if you go into this next game, clean up some mistakes, you might not even need to make such a big strategic adjustment as much as a execution adjustment, which is harder to plan for.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to touch on. If you omit the deficit that they found themselves in so early, a lot of those games had like really good stuff that we were seeing. Like Pain Star did wonderfully.
Yeah, they really did.
You know, given what it is, Duck 190 was finding momentum, getting the fingers warm at the end there. That you could see like there was good stuff going into there. And again, even the beginning with the Duck Hunt down to last stock on Apple, like the pieces are there.
Yeah.
The pieces are there.
Yeah, when you think about it, again, omitting those SDs that we saw, that's a 2-stock swing. You know, that's the difference between Duck Hunt going in, having to 2-stock Bray, and then just win a 1v1. You know what I mean? That's all it would take after that. So, very, very slight differences can make a big change here in these crew battles. So it's all about going in and, you know, trying to find consistency in their second games.
And who are we missing on the side of Purdue? Who they have in the back? Pokemon trainer, right?
Yeah. We didn't see Yash come out, and we didn't see David come out.
That's right. David's Lucas?
Yes.
Okay.
Lucas.
Yep.
So those are two that have yet to be seen, and two players that will generally do quite well against players on Manchester. I think we might not see a lot out of the PT, because PT can sometimes really struggle against zoners.
Yes.
And you know, Manchester has no shortage of those.
Yep,
but
exactly.
Lucas could be a solid pick against a couple of the Manchester spots. So we'll see.
I like the also something to take note of. So Purdue games 1 and 2 of their first set against CSU opted to send Apple into Wolfie both times for games 1 and 2, and then in game 3, after they had lost game 2, sort of swapped it up and put him near the end. And so I'm curious if they want to also keep that in the back pocket too, going against Manchester. Maybe they have some other plan, you know, going in there. So maybe if they don't find themselves at such a lead, that we see the strategy sort of shift there.
Yeah, Purdue has a lot of options strategically because they have so many solid players. You know, there's not really a noticeable weakness on the side of Purdue, and that's always so huge in crew battles because a lot of the times, there will be certain teams, especially in Collegiate, that have one really good guy. And it's like, okay, how are we going to beat their one guy? And then once you can do that, you can kind of start thinking about it's less difficult from there. You know, you just have to be efficient about taking the other stocks. Where against a team like Purdue, they're all super solid, and all of them at any point could heat up and be the difference maker in any given set. So it's really hard to plan against because eventually someone on your team is just going to have to step up. They're just going to have a performance that you would never expect them to have. They're going to have to take 5 stocks off of 2 of the best players in Indiana, and that's just a really big ask of anybody on Manchester.
I couldn't agree more. It looked like when we had seen the crowd that it was going to be Wolfie starting after I had said that they were opting to keep him in the back. So that would be an interesting switch up going into set 2. Maybe they thought that Manchester wouldn't expect it or something like that, but it's interesting to send out a Sonic early. Maybe get yourself an early lead, who knows? Yeah, I think it would be good for A, sending out an early lead, and B, like we were talking about earlier, tilt is such a big thing when there's multiple people involved. You know, because on one hand, I guess it depends on team dynamics, but on one hand, you would think that having more people would maybe allow you to kind of talk things out and calm down a little bit. But in my experience, at least, the effect of tilt in a group setting, if one person's tilted, everyone else is likely to be like,
I wish you would calm down a little bit, you know what I mean? And it's kind of really easy to get tilted as a group, which is why I think Sonic can be such a powerful tool in crew battles, because you can, do what he was doing. Just do your, your walking teabags and just, get people frustrated.
Hop on any online game. You're hopping on CS, on Valorant, on League, on Rocket League, bro. One bad apple, man, and you can notice that like 2 or 3 of your teammates are also getting so tilted. You are so right about that,
That's
man.
all it takes.
Yo.
Yeah, and one bad apple here would be huge for Manchester, actually, ironically, if Apple should play bad. But they are going to start with Wolfie, like you were saying.
Yep.
Good comms on that.
And I'm curious if we see Duck Hunt or Banjo out of Kame here, depending. And going back with the Banjo, you know the characters that are coming up. We haven't seen a lot of character swaps out of Purdue. They have their players that are solid at what they do, So I guess thinking Banjo is still the correct choice. We just eliminate those mistakes, and it's a different ballgame out here. So let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that's the, if there is a disadvantage from consistency among your players in a crew battle, it would be that you don't really have a wild card. You know what I mean? Purdue doesn't really have someone that's going to come through and like, oh, I didn't see this character coming. I know David played Little Mac in high school, but we're not seeing that. It's like we're all sticking to our characters. We're playing our game plans. Try and beat it, And if you can, you can, and if you can't, you can't. And so far, Manchester has not been able to, as Kame off to a consistent start. This is definitely what you want to see as Kame against Wolfie here, just, racking up damage and finding consistent kills, which can sometimes be hard as Banjo. So if Kame finds that, that'll be huge. And that Wonder Wing was definitely not what he wanted.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was an intended turnaround grenade, because Kame was clearly shaking the head there as Wolfie was immediately able to turn around and take a stock.
Only dying at 107 after that forward air. You're just so close to the blast zone. Having that be a multi-hit that sort of carries you with it is just so advantageous.
And you can't let Wolfie get a big lead here as Kame chasing out with the grenade hit. Do you have a recovery? Yeah, the Wonder Wing gets you back.
Yep. Jumping over Sonic right there, sort of stealing stage control for but a brief moment.
Yeah, and I like that early up B there from Kame off stage, because he knows that whichever one he does second is going to be the one you have to get back to stage with, and it's harder to cover a Wonder Wing to ledge than it is to cover an up B to ledge.
Yep.
It doesn't matter though. Wolfie is taking a very strong lead here in that Kame. Now the goal just becomes get a stock. Don't let my team go down 3 whole stocks right now.
Sort of stop the bleeding here. A big Wonder Wing. We still got 4 of those left in the tank for this remaining stock. All right, we have 3 left in the tank for this remaining stock.
Can I hear 2 left?
Yeah.
And it might have to be one, to recover.
Yep.
And that's one of those things. Wonder Wing can be such a powerful tool when all you got to do is take that one stock. But Wolfie's so elusive. It's going to be so hard for him to find one. And now, with one wonderful wing left in your back pocket, how do you find this stock here, Kane?
All right. Has Wolfie in the corner right now, but a Sonic in the corner isn't like other characters in the corner. I'll say that much.
Yes, that is very true. If the corner is a box, Sonic has a box cutter. Still has to do some work to get out, but you don't have to get pieces of tape off and pull cardboard apart. You're just cutting your way through. But hey, speaking of which, Kame's able to cut through that spin dash with an up tilt, find the stock. Yeah, now if you're Kane, you've kind of done your job. As far as those starting 4s were, I often think about crew battles as if your weakest link can do great against the other team's strongest link, that's huge. And based on the way that last one went, Kame taking the same amount of stocks here, but this one was, against Purdue's best player.
Yep. And Wolfie returning to slow it down to an actual crawl, like we've been harping on over and over again. Finds Kame off stage right now. Can we get anything? Not quite. Gonna retreat to ledge.
Oh, I like the grenade to give yourself more recovery options.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wolfie wasn't ready for it. Hot recovery there for Kame. But now you still have a lot more work to do. Wolfie only at 50% now. Banjo does not have a lot of ways to just rip a stock away from you. And now way off stage spin.
Ooh.
That's a scary miss on the homing attack. Kame wasn't able to punish, but now still with another chance. Kame's got a lot of extra leases on life and very difficult recovery. And yeah, just without the options there, Wolfie gets out, and the pressure there was just as potent as any option Wolfie could have actually thrown out. Just Sonic being that close to you, there's not much you had in the way of a safe way to get back to stage if you're Kame.
No, especially being out of those Wonder Wings really spelled doom there. I think meant to catch the grenade for a little bit extra, jump up, explode, jump up again. But again, with Wolfie sort of controlling that space, even that would have been scary too. So ball is in Manchester's court right now to find a way to retaliate and hopefully take these 2 stocks off with as little damage as possible.
Yeah, and this can be hard against a team so solid like Purdue and they send their best player first, you're not really going to get a weak link later, right? And you probably don't have a player that's going to cleanly run through like 6 or more stocks from the side of Purdue. So it can sometimes be hard to not get your second best, or it's easy as Manchester here to get your best player baited out, and then now your best player can get counterpicked.
Yes.
So they are going to send in Dr. Stank, which I do like, but that's the risky thing here is not sending in your best player. Wolfie just might run through everybody, you know? So they're really trusting in Dr. Stank's ability right now.
We got a music counter pick. We got to make sure the vibes are right going into this. Only a 2-stock deficit right now.
Hey, disconnect your controller, man. What is this?
TO's everywhere, freaked out.
That's Bush League. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out Wolfie, making sure players are on the right side. Doing God's work right there, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Wolfie actually was being very proactive about that earlier. Came over to the setup to ask which team was which. This man respects production.
And I respect him for that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Production giving us the thumbs up. We see you over there. Putting in the work. We love it.
All right. Dr. Stank, Duck Hunt v. Sonic. Forgot that Wolfie had to lose a stock real quick and just dumping everything out.
Did the same thing. I was like, damn, he missed his movement.
Bro emptied his pockets.
That's so good. Oh, damn. I didn't just kick the gunman over like that.
Dude, yeah, no kidding.
Stay it on the ground. I want to fight you. Just kick the can right back, too. Wolfie off to a good start. I think we're going to see a lot of back air here from Wolfie to just knock that can back. I don't know if Dr. Stank is going to be ready for that.
One thing I noticed in Wolfie versus Duck 190 was actually Wolfie's sort of comfortability with Diddy Kong's own items that I liked a lot. And so seeing that it sort of continues over to Duck Hunt just shows like sort of a knowledge of matchups that I kind of appreciate.
Yeah, Wolfie is generally pretty solid in terms of like game knowledge. You know, he's been around forever, so he knows his way around the block, and I love that can there. Like, that can just saved Dr. Stank's life and allowed him to extend on more damage. If you're Dr. Stank here, I think you can afford to lose 2 stocks, but you could not get beaten outright here.
Nope.
You cannot lose this match. You have to be able to come in and take the lead. Or not the lead, but not get gapped so hard, you know.
147 is a very high percent, playing incredibly
Whoa.
safe right now. Oh my goodness.
Could have been a big punish from either player as they're both standing back to back like the 2 main characters of an action movie. Just neither one is landing hits on each other. As Dr. Stank's able to kind of blockade his recovery with the can, but eventually Wolfie just plays patient, constricts all of your options away. 101%. Now, how do you find the stock, Dr. Stank? What do you got?
Fighting out of the corner right now, and Wolfie's just been comfortable to sort of take this stage control and just stand a safe distance away, but close enough that there is still a threat. Down throw into the can expired. Clay Pigeon on shield, not gonna net anything. Oh my goodness, 55% and climbing.
55 is big. And that's just a lot of extra, it's a lot of extra credit to tack on, you know? Back air's gonna have to come through. I love this pressure here from Dr. Stank, just kind of awkward timings, but Wolfie just has so many options at his disposal, can just wait it out. He doesn't really have to try and cut through your pressure. He can just stand in the corner and force you to approach. It's not Duck Hunt's forte.
No, not at all. And that was sort of my concern. It was going to be a slow matchup, and I do kind of like that when you're needing to come back, but at some point you got to sort of put your heels in the dirt and sort of stop getting pushed back, and this is getting dangerous territory. Can we see a stock?
Yeah, Dr. Stank right now is just trying to find any sort of connection with the can, playing around with it, different movement, but he just kicked the can on that last stock, and he's only got 1 left, 1 to deal with, 139% on Wolfie. You'd think it'd be a layup for Dr. Stank, but Wolfie is always hard contesting these shots.
Yep. In the corner right now, but a Sonic in the corner again. Resets to neutral. We're dancing around, run up jab.
Wolfie's movement's so handsome, man. Look at the way he's just like barely moving around can, barely avoiding all the kill options. But eventually Dr. Stank is able to find one out of a shielded homing attack. It would be huge as Dr. Stank to win this from here.
Dr. Stank, you're gonna have to dig deep for something right now. It's even percent right now. This is anybody's game. A can on shield, the pressure.
Said he has to dig deep. He's in the well right now. He's slowly descending, you know, working his way down. 167%. I mean, just 67, my fault. But yeah, damage still getting tacked on. Dr. Stank has been able to bring this all the way back. Manchester's still at a deficit in terms of total stocks, but if you can take this one and have a full fresh stock on Dr. Stank, that'd be so huge. Clay Pigeon's not going to quite do it.
Clay Pigeon failing at a crucial timing. Can Dr. Stank pick it back up from there? Dances around the can. We're not even going to commit yet. I like the dash grab attempt, but man.
Both players just kind of lingering
Ooh.
just outside of
Ooh.
and I love the coverage there from Dr. Stank. Every option is there.
What
Was
is
that
it?
Nair?
Ooh.
Nair was the thing to do it for Dr. Stank. He was able to come all the way back. I love that from Dr. Stank, and that's so huge because you have that extra stock still. Now Dr. Stank can hold on to a fresh stock, go all the way back to 0%, and maybe even take 2, bring yourself real close.
Yeah, that was actually a monumental stock win right there.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing the matchup that we saw to kick off game 1 of this entire crew battle was versus Apple.
Yep.
And it ended up being very close. Apple surviving with 1 stock. Dr. Stank, what adaptations did you have? Let's see. Any knowledge that you had needs to be used now. We need to bring this back.
You know what they say about apples and doctors notched?
What did they? Oh, no. Oh,
You
no.
know what I'm saying? And that's his game plan in neutral, and Apple is going to keep this doctor away. He's going to wall out with grenades. He's going to make that clay pigeon a non-factor. As Professor Stinky is going to have to keep his distance here.
Oh, man. And this is actually, since I've been in the venue watching crews, this is the first game of any crew battle that I've seen that Apple has not let off for Purdue. So he
Really?
actually gets to
Wow.
go in. Yeah, I saw versus CSU, he started all 3 of those games, started the first game here.
So now he gets to come in on a matchup that he likes.
Yeah, yeah.
He gets to choose when he wants to come in for
It's
the
like,
first time
phew.
all day.
This is nice. He's only got 1 stock. Oh, this is
And
nice.
he wants the smoke from Professor Odor right now. He can do whatever he wants coming into this. He has a lot to work with. His game plan can really be a number of things. So
Yes.
it's going to be interesting to see, how Apple kind of approaches this. This is going to
Bro.
have himself in that box real quick.
Dr. Stank did it again. Running off the plat, emptying the pockets again.
Yeah, he's giving everything. So good. All right. Taunts away, and now we're going to get started. Apple playing patient on the platform, but we're not seeing him fully back
Ooh.
away. He's planting his ground and scrapping a little bit.
Okay. 58% already on Dr. Stank for this. Anything that Dr. Stank can find in this game is going to show up.
Dude!
Oh,
Dude!
Oh! Oh!
The F smash, he hit Dr. Stank in real life with that.
Bro, yeah,
He was all the way off camera.
Dr. Stank was outside the blast zone on the screen. Come on.
Look at the way Apple kept that doctor away. Boom.
Production ain't got nothing.
That
Boom.
was crazy.
Oh, my God. And
Oh.
Apple, again, you could see almost smirked right there.
Yes. He wants to laugh so bad. Oh, he did it. He let loose.
Bro, Dr. Stank actually exited stage left
Oh,
with
man.
the swiftness. That is so funny.
Oh, man. That was crazy. The F smash is the last thing I thought he'd send out.
Just,
He's been playing so careful.
I was mid-sentence about Dr. Stank needing to find something.
Yeah,
Apple
right?
said, I'll put it to rest right quick, dog.
Everything was so slow the whole time, and then finally the F smash just comes through. That was crazy. That took what, 30 seconds
Yeah,
after he took stocks?
I don't even know. All right.
There's quick stuff from there.
Now, we saw how Painstar could lock in. Didn't end up taking it over Brave, but Painstar has the ability to lock in, slow it down, play to your play style, so I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, we'll see. And we're both at 3 stocks apiece, right? So Painstar obviously wants to come out of this with as many stocks as possible, but when either player is at a stock deficit, there's not really a strong sway in the way we got to play things.
Yep. Ooh. All right, grenade chip damage just a little bit to sort of get Apple out of disadvantage after he was knocked down right there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That fair's just meaty out of disadvantage, just swinging right at you.
Yeah, and I was surprised it didn't hit the nade that was there, but we
Yeah.
take those. Apple's still in the corner, 121. Painstar using the blade beam to stop the grenade. I like it.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I do like Cloud in this matchup. Just stand there and charge it. It was the weak hit, though. Apple lucky to be alive. Not molded just yet. Still taking his time. Forward, they're not going to take the stock. Grenades on platforms. Whoa, chasing really high is Painstar. Oh, dash attack still not doing it.
Man,
What are we doing?
that boy thick.
Yeah, this apple is GMOs. Can last for so much longer than a regular apple. I don't believe it.
One thing I really like about Painstar's playstyle to take note of is when Painstar back airs your shield, there's a number of different options that they've been holding on to sort of utilize them in different ways, and it's been netting so much percent.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And racking up percent is not enough right now. As we've seen Apple hold on to stocks for so long,
Yep.
being able to take them is so huge for Painstar.
Yep.
And now we can
Oh.
just kind of go back to rinsing and repeating, adding up percent, and then blade beaming. Yeah, I saw it too. So, ew.
Right there, just opting to poke the shield and stay safe. Ooh, the empty hops too are really sick to me. Oh!
The parry on the up tilt is so sick.
That's aura.
That is actually so fresh. Just waiting onto that platform. This is part of the reason I like Cloud in this. Oh, no jumps.
Yep.
No jumps available. But this is part of the reason I like Cloud in this matchup is that he can swing so big that he can sometimes hit a grenade and not blow it up if he float. Or he can hit a grenade and not hit himself with it.
Right.
Even when it does blow up.
Yep.
Which is so huge in this matchup. It allows you to put on very
Ooh.
solid pressure. Apple getting a little bit aggressive. Might bite the dust for it. Not quite.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was an insane poke right there to just really find anything. It wouldn't have even netted that much, but hey,
Yeah,
we
right.
take it.
Just one extra on a disadvantage. That's the way Apple's playing right now. He's playing so saucy. Back air from center stage, putting Apple in the corner yet again. Down
Ooh.
air. Yeah, sometimes that down air can break Cypher and then still also hit Snake. We see Painstar going for that quite a bit. I can't believe Apple just lived through that sequence.
Yeah, that was insane. The limit blade beam going crazy too, and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
made
I
it
thought the
through.
blade beam was going to hit him and, force some sort of weird mistech situation or just kill him outright off the side. But either way, back here still not quite doing it. Painstar, a lot of options to take this kills as Apple's been at disadvantage for quite some time now. Finally finds it.
Now, I don't mean to be pessimistic here, but when you are at a deficit in a crew battle, you do not want to be trading stocks, which is sort of what's going on. This is a great game. Painstar is playing well, but you need to take this stock without losing the one that you're on to ease up the deficit that you are at and make your team's life so much easier.
You need a big swing very soon. And if it's not, and Painstar is very poised to do that right now. If it's not Painstar, it's got to be someone else. It's going to have to be Duck 190. Is gonna have to come through and make a big swing happen.
No.
But the down smash catches the timing.
Misspaced on the up B, but the up air to deactivate the Nikita was genius level IQ.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. And now back air's going to hit again. 2 grenades on stage. Painstar has to work his way through this. It's just so difficult. It's so difficult when Apple slows it down like this.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think Apple is locked in just a little bit right here. Painstar not finding as much of a, not controlling as much of the pace as we had saw before. It's sort of in Apple's favor right now, and man.
The F tilt to cover spot dodge, and the side B couldn't get the right timing. And yet again, Manchester leaves Duck 190 with 7 stocks to take by himself.
Yeah, man. There was something that last stock where Apple really stopped playing at Painstar's rhythm and really locked in on playing his game, and it made the rest of that just so smooth.
Yeah, Apple really went back to the seeds of his game plan, played it very patient, played very calm, and was able to close it out.
All right, Duck 190. You got to dig deep. This time, Wolfie is not in your way.
True.
Could
True.
be a little bit different.
You don't have your biggest beast to tackle, but Snake Diddy Kong is no light feat. As Duck 190 here, you really have to go in and take this first stock. Like you really have to. If Apple takes it, it looks gross, and you gotta give yourself a chance. And if you don't take the first stock here, may as well jump off the stage in the next 2. It's gonna be really tough.
Yep. Yeah, and again, Purdue is stacked, so obviously you take this one, it's no easy feat. But if you want it to be easier, if you want it to, in your mental, be in the realm of possibility, you got to just take this one. Yeah. Apple, you're cheating.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Get out of here.
He's doing way too much.
Blow up that
you
C4.
Better explode that C4.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No freebies.
Yeah, Duck 190 trying to dry things up here. But the way Apple's been moving today, he's got the juice. I'll tell you what. Duck 190 has a lot of work to do in the corner. Already, Apple finding openings.
Yeah, 36%. Grabs the nade, throws it back. I like that. Oh, no conversion off of it. Another one.
Upbeat on the ledge. I like that.
Okay.
The jabs in the corner. It's just
Oh.
The coverage for Apple. He's coming. He's just so sturdy. He's just planting his feet. He's making it really hard to find any approach.
Yeah, there's just a wall right now of Apple. Apple off stage right now, and if Duck can finish this, it's going to be huge. But, man, Apple's going to find his footing again, and this is not what you want because when Apple has been locking in, he's been really locking in.
He's been really good. I like the patience there from Duck 190 to not get hit by any sort of reversal. Oh, but now deep in disadvantage. Duck has been able to bring it all the way back.
Oh my gosh.
He almost had a crazy reversal on a disadvantage with that up. He couldn't find it, though. Now Banana just onto this platform. Snake on smash feels scary.
Oh, hold
on. Run up and get the up smash. No.
Oh my God,
Still
he's
can't
thick.
clean it out. He is thick.
All right.
Heavy
Oh my
as
God.
Apple. Oh man, just playing in the corner, super patient. Duck 190 dashing back and forth, looking for any calm opening, holding the grenade.
No.
That's not very safe. He takes a hit, can't find it. Oh, this situation benefits
No.
Snake. So heavy.
No.
The F tilt's not true. The grenade covers. It's gonna hit both of them though. Neither stock is taken. Up tilts are threatening. Duck 190 looking for any possible approach. It's so hard. It's so scary.
Duck 190, we need this.
What? The up smash didn't do it. First hit of F tilt, no second one to be seen.
I'm not even going to hate. I like the up smash.
Me too.
We're swinging for the fences.
That was-
Duck 190 finds something. Will it kill? It did. 165, and he hangs on by a thread.
Yes, a thread is right.
Woo.
And now you have to. This is like in I don't think this ever actually happened, but like the trope in gym class, we're gonna climb the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Duck 190 is starting with a thread.
Yeah,
He's got nothing, but the rope gets thicker and thicker the higher you go. It gets easier to grab onto. Your path gets more and more clear. But with Yash coming up, he's here to muddy that path.
And Yasha is the Pokemon trainer, correct?
Yes. Yes,
Yep,
very
yep.
solid PT.
Yeah, and I guess we were talking about not seeing a lot of PT with the zoners, but if you've eliminated all of them, if the Diddy Kong is
Yeah.
the only thing in front of you,
Right.
it really does open the path, actually, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a solid pick here.
Mhm, mhm.
PT having a lot of options against Diddy Kong. Off stage is going to be nasty for Diddy in this matchup, especially against the Ivysaur.
Yep.
It's going to be really tough for Diddy to get back on, and Squirtle can box with Diddy Kong so effectively. You know, one of the only characters that can be smaller and slippier than Diddy Kong is going to be the Squirtle.
Yep. And a lot of, I was noticing watching Yash, I've never watched Yash before until today, but the Squirtle conversions were kind of on point. So
Yeah.
we're going to see some damage racked up quick, I'm certain
Yeah,
of.
Yash is great. One of the best PTs in the Midwest, I'd say. He's up there. He's very, very solid. As he really just has to come in here, play calm, play consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
And consistency has long been the name of Yash's game. You
Okay.
know, He's very solid at the Ivysaur conversions. His Charizard will always find a fair. You know, Yash is just really solid at finishing up these conversions.
Yeah. And here we are, we're off again. I like the reverse fair to keep him on stage, look for an
Yeah.
extension. That was cute.
Yeah,
Hold
so
up.
I'm not done with you quite yet.
Hold up, yeah. 50% already. And Yash really only needs to make a dent. In the grand scheme of things, you want to close out here.
Yeah.
But thinking forward to the teammate, you're up by this much, you really just need to make a dent.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for Duck 190 to come in and two-stock either of the players that Purdue has left.
Yep.
So really, as Yash, you got to take one.
Yep.
You'd love to win it, but you got to take
Oh!
one. F-Smash not quite going to do it. Yash coming back from stage. The spacing on that fair follows it up with the up
Bro. Yash kind of tricky with it. I like
Yeah, Yash
this.
has you sounding like Diddy Kong right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Decent
134.
advantage. Might have to be a Flare Blitz. Nah, 2 jumps, you're fine.
Okay.
Good patience, just landing.
Oh!
Staying in shield, still eating an up smash. But Charizard's a heavy dragon.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot.
The Ducks are quacking right now.
The reverse to grab the banana and also kind of retreat right there, bait and approach and find the
Man.
stock. And oh my gosh, we're already off to the races. It was only 25, but it could have been so much
Yeah,
more.
right. That felt like more than 25.
Yes, yes.
in my heart, that was 50, but now Yash actually up to 50.
Oh my
He's getting
goodness.
smushed right now. Wish I could pronounce his name wrong and call him like Yash Potatoes or something. But that's not how you say his name, unfortunately. Yes, he finds a strong F smash. He's mad I even considered that. He
Yeah.
said, "Shut up! Don't say things like that."
Get that idea out your head right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And a game that looked really commanding for Duck 190 is now exactly even. And you do not want a game to be even when you're Duck 190 and you're down by this much.
You need a lead, and you need to get that lead and then start playing so slow.
Yep.
Playing so
Yep.
calm.
Oh.
And if Yash takes this next stock, it feels basically over. Duck 190 would have to 3-stock one of Purdue's best players. Wait a minute. Up B not quite connecting.
Oh.
Down air, not an up air. Waiting for the roll. No follow-up. Banana's going to save you. That's a useful Nana right there.
Oh.
The movement off stage. Look at Yash dance.
That was cute.
Whoa.
Hold up. Stage tech. Back to Nooch. Oh, and the Razor Leaf. Oh, no. Oh! Pushes him into the banana.
I will say to his credit, I love the way Duck 190 has been using up B at a disadvantage and like finding his way to the other side of the stage. It's
Yep.
been very fun to watch.
Oh, Z drop. Go for the angel drop. Oh, not going to find. Oh.
Down throw down air at 100, and it almost hit.
Yeah.
That was so close.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
All right, Duck 190. If you can settle in right now, and if you can take this next stock, you have put yourself in a very solid position. Diddy Kong with Rage is scary. You don't want to see an angry chimp. That's one of the scariest things in the animal kingdom, Notched.
There is actually like 4 chimps on the loose in my hometown right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, me so for real. Bro, they're causing a
stuck
ruckus.
190.
Yeah, one of them found his way to Auburn, Indiana somehow, dog.
Oh, man. I can't believe it, but yeah, finally got put back in the cage. Only 1 stock left and has 4 to take. Duck 190, work cut out for him. But he's a blue-collar man. He doesn't mind the work. He's going to put his nose to the grindstone and immediately make things happen. 46%, that's a lot of damage. Look at the shield pressure, Notched.
Yeah, I like the nair right above, trying to catch Yash, not jumping out of shield. Yash was disciplined, but I like the idea nonetheless.
He was indeed, and now Diddy Kong back to the ledge,
Oh.
banana in hand. A scary sight to see, but not as scary as this Cabbage Dog's up air. Thunderous.
The tether cancels to sort of reversal Duck 190 to put Duck in the corner have been working out so insanely. Oh,
The movement from Yash has just been nasty. Duck trying to give
Okay.
himself a chance. Banana out of shield. Got one more chance at this Nanner.
yeah.
Gonna have to put a new one after that, and then here it comes very shortly, I do imagine. And yes, right on cue, 138. A lot of things will do it here for Duck.
Oh,
Yash on the Charizard is scary. Watch out for that Flare Blitz.
that's what I was afraid of.
That is,
Yash.
that is not zone coverage. He's not dropping back. He's blitzing right
Oh!
at your face, but Duck
Oh!
finds the down air and gives himself a chance here. 3 stocks to take.
Attention, Afterburner.
What do you think now? So you got it? Does he have a chance
Dude.
here?
Tournament.
I don't know, man. Watching that game, I kind of want to believe.
Yeah, right?
Duck 190 was kind of cooking in the times that he was cooking. If we could tap into that, he's got to either play David or Bray.
Yeah.
So Lucas or Rob.
Yeah, and it's a thing
And
where
it's okay.
I think technically Rob's the better option, and that's who they're going to send.
Yep.
I almost wondered if they were going to send David just for the surprise factor of it, of like we haven't seen David yet.
Yep.
But no, we are going to keep it to the. I'm sorry. We're trying to find the owner of a backpack in the venue right now, and the guy calling it out is killing me. He's holding the backpack in the background. He's jumping up and down. He's waving his hands. He's like, I'm trying to focus right now. He's over there. He's like gesture clowning, trying to distract me. We're gonna get into it. Duck 190.
Yep.
3 whole stocks to take.
Mm-hmm.
That's all task can be.
And 1 stock to take for Rob, and we've seen how fast Rob and Bray can take those stocks.
Oh yeah.
So it's a dangerous game.
Yeah, people talk about playing perfectly, and that's it's going to be what Duck 190 has to do here. I love the sportsmanship there for Bray to shoot the laser as the stock starts. I wouldn't even think to do that.
Yep.
What a guy.
Oh,
Duck 190 after a hot start. That was.
yeah, 56% quick.
I'm doing my lollygagging casting about whatever. All of a sudden, Duck 190 already racks up 65, 78%.
You said you want to see a combo?
Yeah, he said, well, check this out.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, big back air.
Again, already at 68. It's like, Duck 190 is doing good. He's playing even, but you need to do better than good.
Oh, try to go for a falling up air. Did he a little too close to the ground right there for that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, falls into the gyro twice. No.
You do not want to be stuck between a spinning top and a spinning robot.
Okay.
Down tilt to an up smash gets a lot of damage on, but still you got to find the stock somehow.
Yep.
In the corner with a banana is a great way to do it.
All right, hold up.
Ooh.
Oh. Empty hop, turn around, down tilt.
Yeah, right?
Hold this mix up.
I'm all over that. Duck 190 not
Okay.
getting schmixed too hard, though. He keeps a level head. Is 116%. Feels very difficult.
Extremely.
Way off stage, down tilt in the corner. He's going to try and maybe do something aggressive. Diddy Kong has a way
Oh.
of swaying stocks, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You got to find something crazy, some big opening. Bray lets his guard down at one point. You get a banana
Oh,
into
no.
a dare or something. Ugh.
Oh,
So
I kind of like that.
difficult.
Bray not doing anything. Tries to just call out a short hop with an up air.
Yeah,
That is funny.
I'm in here. That is fun. It's like a serious casting tone and followed by that's funny.
Yeah.
Trying to call it out. What does he got? That's funny. Silly move. Dash attack. In the corner. He's a goober. Goofball off stage, working his way back.
Banana on ledge, a misplaced dare. Oh my goodness. 146 is still locking onto this stock though. It's kind of a good look. Can we find something crazy?
Yeah, and hey, I have a hard time counting players out in Ultimate when they're tied on stocks. Bray eventually, though, able to take it with the up air. I was just about to go into a spiel. If Duck 190 can take it, it'll be close. But Bray was able to shut down the comeback and give Purdue a rather comfortable victory over Manchester to advance to grand finals, which will be played on Sunday, I do believe.
Yeah, Sunday, early in the morning before we push onwards with singles that same day. So, man, have themselves in a nice seat. Winterside Grands, especially in a crew battle format where you're playing a set, that is it's strenuous to take 2 crew battles back-to-back if you're coming from losers. It's going to be a really tough thing. But, you know, that's up for somebody to do later.
Yeah, and in crew battles, having to double reset
Yep.
is a different beast from what it is in a regular singles format. Because in singles, it just becomes a thing of player fatigue, where it's like, how do you play 10 games in a row and win 6 of them, you know? But in crew battles, it becomes a thing of just law of averages. You know what I mean? You have all of these games being played, you know, eventually you're just going to see some type of consistency and the better team will prevail. And right now it looks like the better team is probably Purdue. As I do believe that's going to be it for us on this blog. We're going to get a couple of ad reads going.
I got some ad reads. If you guys want to stay, you can comment in some. I'm going to take a little break, and then you guys can comment in some real.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to do some ad reads, and then we're going to take a short break, and then we got the pre-local. We got pre-burner. You got afterburner. Pre-local should just be called burner, if you ask me, because what comes before after?
During burner.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Just the burner. But either way, we got some shouts to keep these lights on, and then we're going to cut to a break real quick. So first of all, they say last but not least, but first and not least, we got Cavalier Clash 7. This tournament last year was so hot. We saw the resurgence of players like Syrup, but this is Virginia's newest super major, and it is back on February 7th through 8th in 2026. They have ultimate singles and doubles, melee singles and doubles. They got collegiate crews and so many top players. Just look at that list of names. Late registration is open until January 24th, and it is a confirmed S tier for alt rank, so you don't want to miss it. Use code Afterburner for 5% off at checkout. Can you believe that? Start.gg/CavClash. Get yourself signed up.
Farflash is the official social media provider of Afterburner for the 2nd year in a row. You can catch their coverage of the event on the official Odyssey Esports Twitter. That is at Odyssey Esports IN. At Odyssey Esports IN. Farflash powers social media and partnerships for some of the biggest fighting game events out there, and you can learn more about their work at farflash.com, so go check them out.
Stay tuned for those funny tweets, man. You gotta lock in. You gotta check them out. Now, Manchester, we just saw them on stream. We'll see a bit more of them later. But really quick, at Manchester University, esports is more than just a game. It's a pathway to championships, scholarships, friendships, and standout careers. Manchester Esports is now recruiting for fall 2026 in Super Smash Bros. Rocket League, League of Legends, Valorant, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, and Mario Kart. That's a lot of games now.
Fire.
That's a lot of games. There's a place for every kind of competitor at Manchester. You can earn esports academic scholarships up to $30K per year. That's a salary.
Yep.
That's a salary. You can compete at the highest level at the 8 times Great Lakes Esports Conference Championships in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. These guys are demons. And the future is even bigger and brighter now with a new 5,000 square foot, 70-plus PC esports facility opening in 2027. Designed for training, competition, and community. Pair elite esports with strong academics in health sciences, business, and esports management, and you'll graduate ready to win both in-game and in your future career. Manchester University Esports. Play with purpose, compete to lead.
Odyssey Esports is teaming up with Team YLN to bring.
Manchester Mashup in 2026, April 11th. It is the Indiana Regionals. They have singles, they have doubles, they have a ladder. It is in North Manchester, Indiana. We were just reading about their school. You know they have the competitors. Get yourself to Manchester Mashup. Go look that one up. You wanna attend it.
Shout out to Midwest Battleground, the biggest collegiate event in Illinois has ever seen.
Ooh.
Use code MWBAB26 for $10 off until January 20th. That's Tuesday of next week. Save $10 by then at 11:59 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time, so don't get caught slipping. They're going to have alt singles, alt doubles, NASB 2 singles, Rivals of 8 are 1 and 2 singles and doubles for both of those games, and 2XKO singles. That's happening on March 6th through March 8th of 2026. Go check it out. Start.gg/Midwest Battleground.
That was a great event last year. That was a great event. You're going to want to get yourself out there. up as well is Team YLNI rather. Odyssey Esports is teaming up with them to bring you the next regional in Fort Wayne on January 31st. Man, Indiana's moving. I'll tell you what, this all-day event will feature an ultimate singles bracket alongside free play setups, board games, and local vendors. The event will be hosted at the Snyder Academic Flex Center on Indiana Tech's campus. This event will act as a fundraiser for Team YLNI, an organization dedicated to attracting, developing, and retaining youth leaders in Northeast Indiana since 2005. That's a tenured group right there. Tournament entry is $20, and strong players like Loafer and Ben T are already signed up. Spectator passes can be purchased for $5. Don't miss out. Sign up at start.gg/YLNI.
And shout out to the Normies. The Normies post daily videos on YouTube, bringing laughs, tears, and sometimes insightful commentary while watching your favorite TV. Movies, cartoons, anime, drama, comedy, even wrestling, the Normies react to it all. Check them out on YouTube, Twitch, or find us on your favorite social media site, thenormies.com.
That sounds like a real hoot, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, no kidding.
That sounds like a blast. And I do believe that is going to be the end of us for now. Quick break, and then it's going to be some pre-local action coming right at you. I have been Finesse, joined by Notch. Do stay tuned. We've got a great event tomorrow and for the rest of the night.